This lower Elk Lake campground was so nice. Had a real community feel. You had common fire pits, and the tents were pretty close together. So I got to meet and know a few of the people around me, and meeting James's friends was fantastic. It was only a 1 kilometer hike back into here, and it was actually really nice. So definitely have to come back here again sometime. Just a short day today. 11 kilometers, I think, up to the camps, up to Bolton Creek campsite. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be. Yesterday doing that 44 clicks was tough in the heat, and my right calf was cramping up on me. So I think I need to get some electrolytes into me. And I know James is waiting out here someplace for me, and he has some beer, and he likes to do gourmet backcountry cooking, so I'm sure he's got a good meal or two planned. So really looking forward to it. It's awesome. Gonna be a great day. So I'm at the top of my 200-meter climb coming out of lower Elk Lake. So it's all downhill now for me. And it's about 11.3 clicks to get me to Bolton Creek campgrounds. And James is gonna be there, and he's got beer. So it's a beer downhill. Love it. Best kind. Well, I must be the first one coming out this trail from lower Elk Lake to the parking lot, because I am breaking all the spider webs across the trail. So it's kind of gross. You walk and you get spider webs in your face all the time. But so that was the nice thing about having James around. He was in front of me and nice and tall. He broke all the spider webs, and thank you, BC. I'm going back into Berta.
Yeah.
I hope you have a great time. It's Tom and Linda Gillespie here.
Okay, so how long are you out hiking for?
We're going to be at Elk Lake, the hut, for 5 days.
Oh, yeah, wow.
With big family.
Fantastic. I walked past that. That was so nice. So you guys, this trail here's, you got a lot of downhill, but the trail from the campsite to the hut is about 1 kilometer, and just like a little highway. So you guys are going to enjoy it. So
we'll have fun.
Okay, well, have a good week, and thank you.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
Just came out of the elk trail from Elk Lake Campground. Just come up a little bit of uphill, out of breath, onto the hydro lines and headed to the trailhead. James might be meeting me there, or might be at Bolton Creek Campground, which is probably another 4 clicks past that, so we'll see. Look what James brought for me. Feeling so lucky. Life is good.
Down.
Okay.
Sit down. Good girl. Well, hello everyone. I'm James, as you see in the videos, or Mudfoot. This is Isis, my Bernese Pyrenees mountain dog cross. So yeah, after I left Chris, I had about 4 kilometers to go down Soda Springs Access Trail, which was all downhill and gravelly, and I got to roll my ankle a whole bunch more times. And then you got to the bottom of that, and I had to ford a river, which was about 35-40 feet across, which is only to my knees, so it wasn't too bad. And go into an area where there was supposed to be a bunch of trailers, but there was no one there. So I walked out on the road and walked down the road for a couple kilometers. There was a bunch of cattle on the road, and then finally someone stopped when I pretty much jumped in front of them and asked for help. They took me 40 kilometers down the road to the fire base operations for southern Kananaskis County, and there we called Marty, and I made a sign so I could hitch further down the road. I got picked up in a black Xterra. There was Malcolm and Troy, 2 gay, like 75-year-old spear fishermen who smoked a whole bunch of cigarettes in the Xterra and told me about life as we went to Highway 22, where I thought there was cell service, but there wasn't. So I crossed across the road to hitch again, and a hailstorm came in, and I stood there in a hailstorm while no one picked me up until another guy named Marty picked me up. And then he drove me up to Longview, where Marty Belanger picked me up from Longview. And then after we went there, Craig came and picked me up from Marty's place in Cochrane all the way back to Red Deer. So from when I determined it's 6 a.m. at whatever campground we were at, Cache Creek, right? 6 kilometers out of there, 4 kilometers down the road, 3 hitches, 2 buddies, and then I went to the hospital. And I stayed in the hospital till 8:30 the next morning, where the doctor told me that I had a severe sprain and I can't hike for 4 weeks.
Yeah, gonna miss you, buddy.